I am moving out this weekend from the Chicago apartment. Easy enough, we are having a party tonight. The elevator's broken, yay. It's the end of our Chicago era together. Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. I am moving out this weekend from the Chicago apartment, and honestly, I didn't really want to vlog that much because I was just like, oh my god, so much needs to be done. But I feel like it'd be full circle to vlog this because I started my vlogging career. I wouldn't call it a career, but I started like making vlogs officially and like posting them on YouTube exactly 14 months ago, because my first vlog, I believe, was moving into this apartment in Chicago. And remember, I complained about the green roof. Look, we made it 14 months later, me and the green roof. So yeah, we are moving out. The movers are coming today at noon, and right now it's a little past 8 a.m. I slept in a little bit. Like, I woke up at like 7:15 just because we went to sleep at like 12:30 a.m. last night. I wouldn't say we procrastinated moving or like packing and everything, but it's been a wild year. And if I'm being honest, the past, I would say 4+ months, we've been like really lazy with just like the cleanliness of our apartment. And it's more so just because, like, as you know, I was traveling a lot. Both Shiv and I honestly were traveling a lot, like April through May, and honestly part of June. And then July, like, we've had just like so many things going on. Like, we just went to New Jersey last weekend for his cousin's wedding, and it was like a 5-day wedding, and it was like really intense because there was a lot of events throughout the day. So it wasn't like, oh, wedding, haha, like just relaxing. No, it was like very eventful, which it was so fun, don't get me wrong, but it was very tiring. Like, I was like, oh shoot, I need a vacation after that. And then so that literally, we came back on Monday, and I took Monday off. And then, so the weekend before that, we like blocked off that weekend in our calendar just to like pack up things. But mind you, I'm also in school, so I was like trying to do class, like schoolwork and all this stuff, and I feel like I'm falling behind there. But then Shiv had to go to Dallas this week because I think I mentioned in my previous vlog that Shiv got a job in Wisconsin. Did I mention that? Like, I don't even know. I'm so, again, like behind on recording, but Shiv got unexpectedly a job in Wisconsin, so now he's moving there. And no, he has like 1 more month until he has to move there, but he's kind of doing a hybrid of like his current role, which is closer to the city, and then he's also doing part of his job in Wisconsin, so he has to travel to Wisconsin here and there. And then they had like a training for the role in Dallas, and it was this week. And so we literally found out about this role like 2 weeks ago, that he got it, like 2.5 weeks ago. And so we're like, yeah, we know it's gonna be chaotic just because we're moving out, but also it worked out perfectly that like our lease was ending and he got the new job. Like, it would have sucked if he got the job mid-lease. Like, maybe he wouldn't have even considered it, probably, honestly. But yeah, so Shiv was in Dallas this week. So Shiv did a lot of the boxes packing like that previous weekend, and then I did a little bit here and there after work. But it's honestly really hard, like, being productive after work, because like I usually log off at like 5:30ish, and yeah, there's just been a lot going on. Then we have my sister's wedding, so I've been like practicing my performances and stuff for her wedding. And so yeah, all to say, we stayed up late last night packing up things, and honestly, it was really fun. Like, I feel like I haven't seen Shiv in a while, well, since Monday, but like even last weekend, you know, when you're with family, like, we don't get too much quality time, I would say, which is pretty bad. Like, we need to prioritize each other, and we've been talking a lot about that. But it was just really fun last night, just like packing together. Like, we didn't even have music on, we were just like having fun but also complaining, and it was just, I think it was like a full circle moment, and that was kind of cool. It was also kind of sad just like watching us, like, we're just packing up our apartment, our first apartment we lived together in, potentially the last apartment that we lived together in the city. And so that's kind of sad. But yeah, let me show you the current state. And then I just have a couple things to do before the movers come. So the movers come at 12, and I can log off of work at noon or maybe even a little bit before. And so I'm going to, like my desk that I work at, like I don't want to pack that up yet, but obviously I need to pack that up before the movers come, because I'm just worried that like we're leaving. I don't want to leave too much behind for us to pack tomorrow, because we have my SUV car and it can fit a decent amount, but I just don't want to like have too much of a catch-all. But you always have a catch-all. I feel like if you're moving, you know what I mean. Like there's always like those random things that you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to take this with the movers. So yeah. And then technically our lease ends on Sunday. So today is Friday, lease ends on Sunday, but our goal is to just like move out tomorrow night. We don't want to like wait till Sunday, because a lot of like all the electricity and like stuff like that ends on Sunday. So either way, we're like, let's just move out tomorrow night, but we also have to deep clean the apartment tomorrow. So I will take you guys along with me on that. Crazy enough, we are having a party tonight, which was like a hot topic, honestly, because Shiv's birthday was Wednesday, and we were like, oh, you know, let's have a party. Like and at the time when we decided to have this like party, we knew we're moving out, but we were like, oh, we're gonna have like weeks to plan to move out. Like it shouldn't be that bad. Like I said, living like 45 minutes away from home, it's like, oh, you know, you can make multiple trips, whatever. We didn't know he was moving to Wisconsin, he was gonna go to Wisconsin for like 2 weeks out of July. We didn't know that he was gonna go to Dallas this week. So kind of poor planning also, though, like to think that we could do that the day before we need to clean. But it's kind of a chill party. Like there's 12 of us, and we're just gonna go on the 14th floor, which is the amenities floor, and they have like a little patio outside, and we're gonna order pizza was the plan, and play games. So like, and like drink wine, and we might give the guys or whoever wants whiskey, because that's what we have in our wine cart left. So it'll be more chill, and like I don't have to like clean up the apartment or anything. Like we're not gonna even like let or have anyone come up to our apartment, because it's gonna be such a mess. But I'm more so just worried, like I'm such an introvert, and I like always prefer to be, not always, that's not true. I prefer to be at home, especially when I'm like my battery's really low, or I'm just like feeling stressed and overwhelmed. I just feel like social settings are not the best for me, or like not preferred. Like I find it really hard to get myself to do it and like show up and be like energetic. And I do feel very low battery because of the wedding last weekend, and just not really having time to recover, and like going straight into like moving out, thinking about all these things. And then even once we move out, we have to like unpack everything once I go to my parents' house, because essentially I'm moving to my parents' house for a couple months, and then I'm gonna move back to the city and like move up alone in a studio apartment, and then Shiv will get an apartment in Wisconsin, and we're just gonna kind of like meet up on the weekends and do like long distance. But it's not really long distance, it's only like a couple hours away. But yeah, I guess I'm a little stressed about like how we're socializing tonight, but at the same time, I do think it'll be cool to like see a lot of our friends and kind of like end our Chicago era with the hurrah, but a little bit stressed about that. But the reason I brought that up is because I still need like cute clothes and makeup and stuff, and I was like, I don't want to pack everything. So I did leave some things behind. We got a delivery. This is let me put it in the light. This is a Tous cake, the cloud cake. It's this Korean like bakery / coffee shop, and it's super cute. They have a few locations in Chicago, one in particular in Chinatown. And oh, it comes with a cake cutter. That's so nice. I just texted Shiv's brother to bring like a cake cutter, but it literally comes with, wow, it comes with matches, candle. Holy shit, that's so cool. Wow, love. Okay. And then the cake is like a mango cloud cake, and I know Shiv loves the cloud cake, so I'm excited for him to be a little surprised. And yeah, we'll cut the cake tonight. The elevator's broken, yay. It's been broken for literally 30 minutes, so that's great because we pay the movers by hour, and so we're just kind of paying for them to stand around. So far going pretty good, but the apartment's officially all the stuff's emptied out. It's just they're waiting for them to bring down like a good chunk of stuff down from this floor. And then I made myself a little salad. When I got Whole Foods stuff, I bought like the little salad kit. So it's just a Caesar salad with some, I also bought some chicken. So I'm just gonna slap that on there. Last day in the apartment. So sad. I'm honestly not that sad, if I'm being honest, because I feel like this has been a long time coming. Like, we saw this move coming and we're like, ugh, we have to move out. And I'm just like ready to be done with cleaning it because, yeah, it's kind of been looming over me, but it is definitely kind of sad. We slept on the air mattress, which was actually really comfy. And today we have to deep clean. And honestly, I was like really stressed about it. I was like, oh my God, it's gonna take the whole day. Like, it's gonna be terrible. The good thing, having hardwood is like game changing with cleaning. It makes it so much easier. So I'm not actually too worried about the deep clean. I think it should be fine. And then talking to like a lot of our friends yesterday, they're like, I feel like you don't need to take it that seriously. Like, you don't have to make it like perfectly clean because they're gonna clean it anyways. I just wanted to cover our ground and make sure it is deep clean because I don't want them to come back and charge us. But honestly, I mean, hopefully they're just not super mean about it. But I think the first thing we have to do is just like, we have a lot of like random things, and like Shiv got birthday presents yesterday, so we kind of have to put those away. We just have random things, so we need to like truly empty every single thing and honestly load our car right now so that we have a truly empty apartment that we can like clean in. So that's gonna be the first step. Just said bye. It was kind of sad. I don't think it's hit me yet, but I'll be honest, this apartment, we say, like, never really felt like home. I don't know why. It just didn't, you know? It felt like just like our first apartment together, but it didn't feel like, oh, this is like our home. So maybe that's why we're not that sad. But yeah, it's kind of like an end of an era, which is sad for multiple reasons, because it's the end of our Chicago era together. It's the end of us even living together because he's gonna be moving to Wisconsin. It's the end of being roomies, which is the same thing, I guess. Yeah, but the reason we're a little crabby is because we've barely eaten today. It's like 3:30. We thought we'd be done like an hour ago. The funny thing is, like, I was freaking out about cleaning. The cleaning was not bad at all. Like, cleaning maybe took us like an hour and a half. What took us long was all the random things that we have that we've just accumulated. Like, we have so many cleaning supplies that we didn't know we had. And I think we're just mad at ourselves for kind of waiting until literally the last day. And we hired movers, spent $600 on the movers. And yeah, I have your keys and my keys. But yeah, I'll tell you all more about it later, but we're going to do a root cause analysis because we definitely are really disappointed in ourselves with the way we handled the move. It wasn't terrible. It was just like,
could have been better.
For sure could have been better, especially given like we paid movers, you know? Oh my God, last time locked up the apartment.
Show goes on.
How are you feeling?
It's bittersweet. Because now we're on to our next thing.
I know. Bye. Current state of bedroom. And then this little one. Okay, let's do a little recap of the day. It feels like the day's been like more than 24 hours, but I guess it's a good thing. That means more hours in the day for the weekend. So obviously, I think I mentioned earlier, moving out did not go as well as we planned. Like, we kind of went in today with the mindset of like, oh, cleaning will be a priority. Didn't really think about like the rest of the stuff we had to kind of pack out. So then today I was like, hey, you know, our first priority is to empty out the apartment fully, because we still had like some clothes in the closet. And like when I looked at it, I was just like, oh, this isn't that many clothes. And then, you know, we had like cleaning supplies and cabinets, and then like some food in the fridge, which I was like, oh, it's not that much. And so I was like, okay, first we need to empty everything out so we can fully clean it. Otherwise it's really annoying when you're trying to clean and you have to like move things out of the way. So then we did that, and honestly it didn't take that long. And then we started cleaning. We're like, wow, like this is easy. Like the cleaning was not bad, and maybe like I don't know, I hope we cleaned to the standards of the apartment building so they don't like charge us. But the part that was frustrating was we had so many random things, like random cleaning supplies, products that we never used. We found like this like extra shampoo and conditioner. We forgot about the toiletries that we left in the bathtub. Like, there just kept being more and more stuff that we were forgetting, and it just kept adding up, and we're like, holy crap, like how are we gonna fit everything in the car? And so we like made a few more rounds than we expected for loading the car. And then it just got annoying because like there were so many things in the apartment that it was like hard to clean in certain areas. So all to say, oh, and then the most frustrating part was just that like we're okay with doing like the labor. Like we still were able to be done by like, I want to say 3:30. But like, and we started at call at 9:40, and we weren't like we weren't like nonstop 9:40 to 3:30 going at it, but like we were chatting here and there and like took a little bit of a break. So it wasn't that bad, I guess, from a labor perspective. It was just annoying though, because we literally spent money on movers. So it's like, what was the point of getting the movers if we ended up just moving so many things? And like, yeah, it was just frustrating because it was more so like on us. Like it was our fault for not accounting for how much we actually still had in the apartment after the movers left. And I guess it was also partly, it's also partly because, you know, like I said, Shiv was in Dallas that week. We were at a wedding the weekend before. I feel like if we were home, we would have spent more time to be like, okay, no, wait, we need to pack up all this stuff. But it just kind of, I feel like when you're really busy, it starts to affect like all areas of your life, and you start to see like, oh shoot, like I'm just I just feel like we're underperforming in all areas of our life, you know? We were talking about that. We're just like, I feel like we are not doing really good in any sector of our life, which kind of sucks. But it was a learning opportunity for sure. Like, I feel like now we learned for moving out what not to do, what to do. And, I mean, it was a good bonding experience, I would say. Like, I don't know, moving out can be stressful, so it's nice to do it with your partner. And, obviously, it's, like, really stressful. We both had, like, so many mood swings, but treated ourselves to Chick-fil-A on the way, which was so good. And then came home to this little ray of sunshine, and she's been just stuck by my side the whole time. She definitely knows we've moved here. And then we unloaded the car, which actually didn't take that long. And then now I'm going to sit down for like 10 minutes because I'm just so tired. And I don't know what the rest of the night will do, but I need to shower after Shiv is done because I feel so gross. And then after that, I'm going to, I don't know, maybe we'll watch some White Lotus. Try to go to sleep earlier because I wanted to go on a run today. Obviously, though, moving took priority. So, my goal is to run, like, at least 6 miles tomorrow, which I've never run more than 5 miles in the last, like, 10 years. So, tomorrow might be tough. So, I want to make sure I get a good night's sleep. Okay, it is almost 11:30, which is crazy, but we've had, like, a slow, I would say 12 hours. We slept in, we slept super late last night watching White Lotus, like went to bed close to 1 a.m. So a little bit of a slow day, but honestly, I feel like we were just so exhausted from the move and everything, like, because it has been this whole week just like prepping for the move that we needed to take it slow. But I am about to go on a run, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling in the best mental state just because I'm like, usually when I go on a run, I'll try to go like first thing in the morning versus right now it's like, it's been a few hours since I've been awake and it's getting hot outside and like it's already half the day's over. And now I'm in my mind, there's just so much like clutter going on in my mind where I'm like, oh my God, we have so much of packing to do. Like my room still literally looks like such a mess and it's like so overstimulating, and just knowing that I have so much to do. And then I have like, I'm also annoyed at myself because I've been forgetting so many things recently. So for example, when we had the party for Shiv, on Friday night, like the DoorDash guy like messed up the order and basically gave us the wrong pizza. And I was like, oh, I'll get a refund. And then I totally forgot to take a picture of the wrong receipt. And so now they denied my refund request, which is super annoying. Like little things like that I've been forgetting. And then also like I am responsible for like printing out the posters for my sister's wedding, like the little welcome signs. And I was like, oh, I'll place an order by FedEx because it's super close to me. I went to FedEx to pick it up because it was like a couple days after when it was supposed to be ready. And they're like, oh no, we don't have it ready. Sorry, we were actually closed. I'm like, what? But they were like, we'll get ready ASAP. So then I just honestly forgot about it. Like the thing is, I have my planner that I write things on, and I'd packed up my planner. So then I wasn't looking at my planner and I just like totally forgot. Like I remembered Wednesday and I was like, oh, I'll go tomorrow on Thursday. Thursday I forgot, Friday I forgot, Saturday I forgot. And I'm so mad at myself because now I have to go back to the city to go pick it up. And the whole point of me going to take it to that FedEx was because it was super convenient. It was just like a 3-minute walk from my apartment. But the good thing is I'm going tomorrow anyways to the city for class. So I'm gonna drive to the city. The traffic is gonna be insane, but I'm just gonna do that then. So kind of annoyed at myself at how chaotic my life has been, and I feel like it's gonna impede on my running. And today I have to run 6 miles, which like I said is the longest I've ran. And so I'm nervous that my mindset is gonna be the issue. So guess I just need to stay positive. I don't know if I'm gonna bring this little water bottle. My friend recommended I bring a water bottle for like longer runs, especially when it's hot outside. So I got this running belt from Amazon. Shorts are from Lulu, and then top is from Amazon as well. And the water bottle is also from Amazon. I think I'm just gonna tie it like this maybe. What do we think? Yeah, like this. I'm running. Does it get annoying? No. And then if I ever want to take a little sip, I go boom, boom, perfect. I think I should just carry some water just in case I don't want to dehydrate. And then run was no bueno. That's okay. I was supposed to run 6 miles, technically 8 miles according to the app. Ran 2.4 miles, which is not great. I just like couldn't do it. And I already thought about why. Like, I kind of did a root cause analysis, and I'm like, one, sleeping in is not the move, and then going on a run in the middle of the day because you feel kind of lazy and you've already gotten your day started. And then number two was we just didn't have the right mindset. Like I said earlier, even in the vlog, I was like, oh, this run's gonna be so bad. Like, you shouldn't say that before the run because then it will be bad. And I feel like there was just so much looming over my head with packing and everything that I just wasn't in the right mindset. And then number three, it was so hot outside, which is also partly because we ran at like noon. So moving forward, I need to run first thing in the morning. But at the end of the 2.4 mile run, it's funny because Shiv was like faster than me, so he was ahead of me. And then we actually ended up finding each other right when we ended our runs. And then we did something called strides, where we just ran like maybe, I don't know, like a quarter of a mile, maybe if that, and would like start off with the jog and then slowly increase our pace to a sprint. And we did that 4 times, which that made me feel a little bit better about myself because I was like, okay, now my heart's beating a little bit. Hi. Come on, let's go. Come on.